Hello, I am Ritz Blues, and this is Tarzan VR.
From the heart of the jungle comes a savage cry of victory. This is Tarzan, Lord of the jungle.
Whoa, Tarzan VR. Alright, so, this is the updated version of the Oculus Quest 2 version of Tarzan VR. About a year ago I started speedrunning this game, and the initial release looked kind of like a glorified N64 game in terms of its graphics. They have updated the graphics and particle effects, a little bit of the level design. Not all of it is a good update, but that's what we have. We'll go ahead and get started here. And as soon as the red bar fills up, we're going to go ahead and start Chapter 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom! The Great Ape, issue number 1. Tarzan, grab some coconuts for me. Love, Jane. Morning, the jungle.
Tarzan,
So, this is Tarzan. He's a pair of hands. Coconuts are shiny, but we're not picking any up today. We don't have any reason to. We do a little bit of out of bounds there, just to get to this cutscene a little faster. Jane, help Tarzan. If her alive. Bad guy. She knows where the ape lives. Jane in trouble. Save her. So the bad guy's name is Brutus, and he has kidnapped Jane. Wants to find the artifacts needed to get to the Valley of the Forever. And Tarzan loves Jane, and he wants to protect her and his jungle. One of the big updates in the game.
And swing your arms like me to run quickly. Swing your arms
Okay.
back and forth.
Swing your arms to run fast. Doesn't seem to be going fast. Turns out the update replaced arm swinging with click the stick to go faster. Why is the ape... Okay, there was a rocket-powered ape for some reason. Never seen that before. Anyway, oh god, it's George of the Jungle Day today. So yeah, a lot of what they did in the update, they added a lot more graphics, a lot more like fake vines. This looks a lot more like a real jungle instead of a dark pit. They did add a lot more colored fog to help mask the draw distance issues, which becomes very apparent in certain parts of the game. We're going to go ahead and let Jury out here. There is an out of bounds in this version of the game that we can do up ahead up here. Unfortunately, there's no way to get back inbounds, and if you don't trigger the doodads or the checkpoints, the final exit of the stage doesn't spawn. So even though we can get there fairly quickly by going out of bounds, it doesn't really make any difference. So we're just going to run past Jury and Mogo and go rescue our friend Babu, who is trapped in a cage by the bad men. Here he is. So Master Lock's got nothing on Tarzan's right jab. Poor Babu. He looks all beat up in this version. But Babu only comes up about chest level right now.
Take Jane towards Skytree, where Great Ape lives.
Skytree is not that way. Skytree is that way. These apes don't know what they're talking about.
Babu, stay. Babu, no go with Tarzan. Too dangerous, Babu. Very dangerous. Mogo will help Tarzan.
Yes, Mogo will help.
I will. Mogo strong, Mogo fearless, but Mogo not stooping. Tarzan will go much better this way.
Monkey see, monkey do. Nope, Mogo will not join us. They fixed that voice line. It used to be that he would overlap with Jury. It was kind of funny. I kind of miss some of the little quirks about the original release for the game. Here we are. We're in the gas caverns. Whenever the game wants it to seem like it's darker, they just alter the draw distance by making the fog get really close in your face, which makes for a totally great experience in an immersive VR game, let me tell you. Especially when you can see through the cave ceiling. the outside world. Alright, so we're going to run past all those caves. Guards are really tough to fight without weapons, so we're not going to fight any of them. Here's the Mighty Axe. We do need this, but not for the reason you might think. Normally we skip it, but they actually added a requirement for it.
Exact timing and bravery.
So, gonna grab that vine there, swing through over here, and instead of rescuing gorillas, we have to grab the hint fruit.
A great deal.
Delicious. Pretty colors. Feet, chest, and hands to face. There you go. Game wouldn't be Tarzan if he didn't yell needlessly in the jungle for some reason. That is the one and only time we use hint fruits. They imply that they're going to be all over the game to help you out and like help you solve puzzles. That is the only one, and it is somehow required to beat the game. Takedown. So yeah, vine physics are really janky in a good way. The only hard part about vines is grabbing them, but once you have them, you can do some really stupid things. This part of the game in the original patch used to have a radio that you could listen to. It doesn't do anything. It's just jibber jabber now. Instead,
Organized kidnapping in a fixed radius? That seems peculiar.
play ball. You gotta play ball.
Play ball! Play ball! Play ball! Play ball! Play ball!
You gotta play ball while we run up this hill.
Play ball! Play ball!
Play ball. I'd like to see how far I can bring this by throwing it. Let's hope we missed it. It bounced too much. Here we go. We have spiders. We're ready to run right past them. Hope you don't mind giant spiders that we just completely ignore. I used to run. I mean, I can pump my fists if it makes it seem more fun, but there will be actual motion controls in parts of the game, so don't worry about that. But mercifully, I don't have to run the entire game. Also, the updated version removed all the door locks that required gorillas in this chapter, so we can just run right past all of them. Sorry, dude, you got caught. It's your, you get out on your own. So, welcome to Minecraft. Here's the Minecraft stage. Just gonna bring that around with a little drill here. Here we go. We made it.
Help, Tarzan! I need you!
You get your heart out.
Mufasa, you fool!
Now we have to go straight up and try not to punch my ceiling while I do this. Okay. Oh god, did I hit my... I pulled the trigger and did a takedown from like super high up. There we go. Can't touch the water will kill you. George of the jungle, let's go. And hopefully we can get the takedown here. Right through the helicopter. The helicopter ate the attack. It's okay, we're going to skip the boss fight and just go out of bounds here. And say goodbye to our boss. And skip the cutscene with Gorilla Mufasa. I don't know why we could do that, it's just fun to do. It's the only times we ever get to really do it in this stage. The journey continues in issue 2. Yeah, we open a door by screaming at it. I don't know. Alright, so we're back in the hub world for some reason. The game is was released in 3 chapters, so now we're moving on to chapter 2.
Listen, if I can help in any way, I am...
I have a present for you. I missed. Don't worry, I won't miss next time.
Set me free!
Set you free?
Hurry!
Where are you? The Jagged Edge. Issue 2.
Hurry, free! Hurry!
Mount Moma. Tarzan eyes the sheer cliffs following the path to Jane. Yep. Grab that. Gimme? A slingshot.
Watch out! Swing over quicksand!
There we go. For whatever reason, in the cutscene, you can't, like, equip the weapon, but you can equip the bullet and still shoot it without aiming. So chapter 2, it's evening, so we have kind of a sunset look about us here. We have a good amount of vines to help skip past some things. Quicksand instantly kills you if you land on it, but thankfully there's plenty of vines. Good to say hello to our old friend Unity Assets Lion, who joins our fight here. He's going to help us deal with these guards here. Boink. Man getting hit by football. Look, boys, it's that jungle freak.
It's a jungle freak! Don't let him follow us! Get him! Hey, monkey man! This is the least goodbye! Enjoy my friend!
Smash it to get through that gate right there.
Looking for the feather. Be careful.
So normally, you have to climb all these horrible ropes and it takes forever. But in this version of the game, there's this lovely out of bounds that we can take right here and just go all the way around. And then we can climb up here, skip our friend there.
Open the cage door!
Close the door and get through this gate right here. And that leads us to this area here where we're going to skip the zip line and head out of bounds yet again and go up the mountain here. You can run up instead of riding it, so it's a little faster. Just have to go around this particular
You
little
just
bit
don't
here.
know when to quit. Okay, that's it. I've had enough of you. Knock him off that thing. Do whatever you have to do.
Alright, so now we have to open this gate up here, so we're going to aim right about there. We got it? Here comes the boom. And we'll keep our slingshot out for this part. Alright, so this used to be the hardest checkpoint of the game. There used to be this enemy plus another one shooting us, but instead we just give them a little face full of slingshot rock and move on by. For whatever reason, there's like a whole thing full of like hornets there that we can use. Of course, we got a ton of lag here. Don't let him shoot you. Alright, we're good. Hard part's over. The sniper used to take a lot more health off of us than that. Nice little shortcut there they added with that spider. Run up here. The vines that used to lead up here are gone now. Smash the gates to get through. Now we're going to move on to Chapter 2's boss fight. This is Brutus Part 1. The villain who kidnapped Jane. We got some buttons we can shoot. Depending on if we landed those hits or not, will determine if we make it through this area quickly or not. Looks like we got them all. Hit the button. And we got it. Oh!
I have the feather, Tarzan. Only 2 more keys left. Good luck catching up. Sorry, Tarzan. No room on board.
I like how the helicopter flies away backwards, but the glowing propeller, like, particle effect stays horizontal the whole time. We're coming up on the end of Chapter 2 here. So thanks to a few out-of-bounds glitches, this run is a lot shorter in this chapter. But don't worry, all that time we saved, we're going to lose it later because Chapter 3 has by far the worst redesigns of like any chapter, and we'll see. There's a ton of like head scratchers like devs. Why would you do this? This level used to be good, and then all of a sudden you ruined it by making it ridiculously hard. Thankfully, this I've learned how to get through it without too much trouble.
Well, I'll give you this.
Trigger that.
Life of men and women at stake.
And
Only
catch.
Tarzan can save life.
Catch. Oh well. He'll get his comeuppance soon enough. That pesky bird. Issue 3. The Dead of Night. Ah yes, night level, night Midnight in the savage land. Silently Tarzan creeps. Creatures of the night track as it in and then he yells for some reason. Silently and then just screaming. VR games at night. Don't you love dark rooms? Isn't that fun? Hey, it's Babu.
Tarzan! See!
How's it going, Shorty? You grew like 2 inches.
Strong gorilla! You are lucky I found you!
Here, now I'm gonna look even taller.
Safe. Good friend I am, and so brave. Brave until this point. Mother said I not go out after dark. Mother be worried
Don't
about
blame you. Draw distances are bad out
I
here.
have this for you.
Yoink. Give me that.
So now I
You
leave.
cheeky little monkey faking me out.
Here. Help me.
There we go.
Took you so long, huh?
Yeah, the cutscene won't let the weapon appear, but you can still shoot it. So you kind of like blind fire. So we have gorillas to ignore. We're gonna keep our bow out for most of this level.
You know that.
Good shot, Tarzan. Neat. So yeah, the bow is the strongest weapon in the game. Very, very good. Pretty much like 1 or 2 shots most enemies. Which makes it really good. Speaking of enemies, my favorite enemy in the entire game is up ahead here. I call him Sparky. There he is. He's having trouble spawning. Checkpoint. Anyway, enjoy the creaking as Sparky gets stuck and the audio balance goes out of whack for this boss fight here. So, if you pull the trigger on the bow side instead of the arrow side, you get a bunch of rapid fire arrows instead of like actually holding the bow. It means you can kind of rapid fire attack the boss here and very quickly grab the flower there. Ah, spiders! Run! We got our flower. Okay, so because we skipped the cutscene in Chapter 1 with Gorilla Mufasa, who's still talking to us, by the way, we need to find the 4 keys to get to the Valley of the Forever, which is where Brutus is trying to go and where he's taking Jane. Community assets, Rhino, help us out here, buddy. So normally, this part would have a whole bunch of vines that we could use to just skate right past these guys with no trouble at all. But unfortunately, they're gone. They just removed them for some reason. So we have to run through this area. They put the other half there, but they're so high up you can't reach them. Except for like the very last one, and there's not much point to it after the checkpoint here. There we go. And now we can swing again. We're gonna kick down there to gain more speed. Okay, we're running over here. We gotta talk to Babu, because he'll open the gate for us. We're just gonna rapid fire these guys. Oh, I took his hat off. Nice. Thank you. He shot a missile at me. It set me on fire. Welcome to Gorilla Tag. Swimming edition. So as you can see, there's gators in the water, and we have to swim because they got rid of the vines in this area. For reasons. I don't know the reasons. I don't like the reasons. But here we are, needing to swim to get through the level. Yep. It's Tarzan, people. This is a game. Thankfully, grab the vine. We'll not have to do too much more of that for a little while. That was swimming part 1. If you have trouble with the game, oh come on, really? I like how like you'll auto target takedowns and that will behind you. So great. Enemy Thing, please. Thank you. Grab the pearl. Divine. We're gonna swing as far over here as we can get. Get in the water. What if I swing again?
I am unhappy here.
Go, 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 go. This is how we swim. And whatever you do, don't touch the stick, because all the stick does is, like, mess you up until you get to dry land. So that's it for the swimming portion of the stage. So we have the flower. We just found the pearl. Brutus has the feather, and we don't know what the fourth key is. Speaking of Brutus, and wonderful draw distances, here we are, the final boss fight, just all of a sudden out of the blue. Want takedown, thank you. Not taking down. Oh god, why are we in the water? Please no. Oh. Get me out of the water. Get me out of here. I want to go anywhere but the water, please. Thank you. Oh my god, this game. Alright, well, we're back on land. I just don't want to get sniped after grabbing the feather. Can I have the feather, please? Thank you. I thought I just ran over it, didn't get it. Anyway, that's Tarzan in a nutshell for you. Quality entertainment. Oh. Come on, rockets fly faster than arrows. Why can't you hit me? Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Anyway, that was the final boss. Hooray. We did it. What of Jane? What of the Valley of the Forever? What of the fourth artifact? So many mysteries unsolved. Also, one of my hands won't close. Jane!
Tarzan, I'm injured badly.
Hey, Jane. I'm here.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm sorry.
Mufasa?
The feather. The flower. The bruise. Fourth key. The most important key. The heart.
The heart.
Beats inside you. And Jane.
Jane?
I'm starting to feel better. Oh, thank you, Tarzan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tarzan, I love you so much.
I love you too,
I think
Jane.
it's time we went home. I've had just about enough of this little adventure.
Me too. Let's go home.
Tarzan, I love you so much.
I love you too, Jane. The flower, it heals me. Jane, the power of the valley. Love heals all. Love wins! I am here, my goddess. Tarzan, time to go home. Those bad men will remember the name of Tarzan. The healing power of the Valley of the Forever. Tarzan defeated the bad men and saved Jane. Well done, journey complete. Or is it? The jungle holds many dangers. Oh, what a fake out. Whoa, double fake out! Thank you, Tarzan. Jane has saved all is good in the world. Time. So that's Tarzan VR. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We have one last little thing we can do over here for funsies.
Kick his ass, sea bass.
Oh, rude. You got a mouth on you there. Grab the bow.
Let's be still.
How incredibly unkind of you.
Doink, 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 doink.
Stop it! I know kung fu.
You know
Don't make
kung
me
fu?
embarrass you. Well, I wonder. I don't get
Thank you
angry
very
very
much for
easily,
watching.
but I will
Hopefully
make
you
an
guys
exception this
enjoyed.
time.
I'll see you guys around.